Namaste friends, welcome back to my channel. Friends, in today's video we are going to make these cute little stud earrings and I have named them as tiny star stud earrings. And these stud earrings are so beautiful. You can see how beautiful they look, just like little stars shining in the sky. And I have made these studs in few more colorways. These one are in ruby color and this one I have made in turquoise. This is in mauve color and this one is in pink color, dark pink color, or you can say magenta color. And here one more I have made in bottle green color. So these are few of the colorways that I have made in this tiny star stud earrings, and they really look very beautiful while wearing with your western wears or your Indian wears. And in today's video we are going to make this earring in this colorway in cream and brown iris. So let us see what all material do we need to make these beautiful stud earrings. Friends, for making our tiny star stud earrings in cream color, we would need these 11 seed beads. These are Preciosa 11 in opaque cream luster color. Then these are Muki metallic brown iris 11 and these are Muki metallic brown iris 15. Here I am using these softy crystals in ruby red color in size 16 SS. And these ear posts, these are in size 2 by 12 mm. Here I would be working with Muki thread and size 12 beading needle. So let's get started. Friends, we would start making our tiny star stud earring by picking up these 4 11 in cream color. And here I'm bringing them down towards the end of my thread, and here I'm tying a double knot like this. And now I would be passing through all these 11 by pulling in my thread, this tail, in between these 11. Very gently we have to pull in this thread. Like this. And here. So this is, here is our earring component, and now I will pick up one 11 cream and pass through this next 11 cream. Again picking up one 11 cream and pass through this next 11 cream. Again I'm picking up one 11 cream and pass through this next 11 cream. And here my last 11 cream for this round, and I'm passing through this 11 and stepping up into the first 11 cream that I added in this round. So here you can see this is the look of our earring after completing this round. And now I'm picking up two 11 cream. Here I have picked up the pair of 11 cream, and I would be passing through the second 11 cream that I added in the last round like this. Again I'm picking up one pair of 11 cream and I would pass through the next 11 cream. Again picking up one pair of 11 cream and pass through this next 11 cream that I added in this in the last round, and my last pair. And here I'm passing through the first 11 cream that I added in the last round, and here this is the look after adding these pairs of 11 cream. And now I'm stepping up into the first pair of 11 cream like this. And now I will pick up two 11 metallic brown iris and pass through the next pair of 11O metallic brown iris, like this. Again picking up 2 11O metallic brown iris and pass through the next pair of metallic brown iris. Again pick up 2 11O metallic brown iris and pass through the next pair of metallic brown iris. And here adding the last pair of metallic brown iris. 11O, these are 11Os, 11O metallic brown iris. And here, this is the look after adding these pairs of 11Os metallic brown iris. And here, after adding this last pair, you can see right now I am exiting through the first 11O metallic brown iris of the first set that I added in this last round. And now I will pick up one 11O metallic brown iris and pass through this 11O metallic brown, the 2 11O cream, and the next 11O metallic brown. So here I am passing through 1, 2, 3 and 4 11Os like this. Again pick up one 11O metallic brown iris and pass through the next 4 11Os together like this. Again pick up one 11O metallic brown iris and pass through the next 4 11Os together. Now here I am adding my last 11O metallic brown iris of this round, and now I will pass through only the 3 11Os, 11O metallic brown iris and the 2 11O cream like this. And now I will pass through this 11O cream underneath these 3 11O metallic brown iris. And now pick up our softy crystal like this. Here you can see I am passing through the softy crystal, and now after picking up the softy crystal, as you can see I am exiting through this 11O cream. After picking this softy crystal, I would be passing through this opposite 11O cream like this. Moving back into the softy crystal. Here you can see that I am moving back into the seam holes. And now I will pass through this first 11O to which I attach this softy crystal like this. And now I will pass through this next 11O cream and the next 11O cream. Here I would be exiting through this 11O cream underneath these 3 11O metallic brown iris like this. Again I am passing through the hole on the other side of the softy crystal. You can see this. And after exiting through the opposite side, I would be passing through this 11O on the opposite side under these 3 11O metallic brown iris like this. Moving back through the same holes and into this 11O. Now once again I am going back into the softy crystal like this, and after adding the softy crystal, this is the look of our earring. And now as you can see that I am exiting through this hole. Here we have 1, 2, 3 and 4 adjacent holes. So right now I am exiting through this hole, and now I will pick up 2 15O metallic brown iris. These are 2 15Os, and I would be passing through the second hole of this softy crystal like this, and place the 2 15Os on the corner of this softy crystal. Here you can see the corner of the softy crystals holder. So here I have adjusted the 250 on this corner, and as I'm exiting through this hole, now I'm going to pick up 250 metallic brown iris and pass through this hole, the adjacent hole, to the opposite side like this. Again, adjusting the 250 on the corner. Again, pick up 250 metallic brown iris. As I'm exiting through this hole, I would pass through the adjacent hole like this, and adjusting the 250 on this corner. Again, I'm picking up my last pair of 50 and I would be passing through, as I'm exiting through this side, I would be passing through the adjacent hole like this. Now here you can see I'm exiting through this side, and now I will step up into the first 50 metallic brown iris and pick up one 11 metallic brown iris and pass through this next 15 metallic brown iris. Here you can see that I have added the 11 metallic brown iris on the corner, and now I'm going to pick up one 11 cream and pass through this next 15 metallic brown iris, pick up one 11 metallic brown iris and pass through this next 15 metallic brown iris. Now pick up one 11 cream and pass through this next 15 metallic brown iris. Now 11 metallic brown iris, cream, metallic brown iris, and my last 11 cream like this. So after adding these 11s, this is the look of our earring. And now I will step up into the first 11 metallic brown iris, into the next 15 metallic brown iris, and after this I would pass through this 11 underneath, not this 11 cream, but this 11 which is underneath the beads that we have added just now, this one, into these two 11 cream, and now here we are going to cut this tail off from our earring. Now after exiting through these two 11 cream, I would pass through these three 11 metallic brown iris. Now pick up two 11 cream and pass through these 11 metallic brown iris, the three metallic brown iris. Again pick up two 11 cream and pass through the set of next three 11 metallic brown iris. Again pick up two 11 cream and pass through the next three 11 metallic brown iris. And here I'm adding my last pair of 11 cream, and now I would be passing through only the first 11 metallic brown iris. After passing through this first 11 metallic brown iris, I would pass through this 11 cream that we have added around this softy crystal, like this, into the third 11O metallic brown iris. I'm not passing through the center one, into the third 11O metallic brown iris, like this. Step up into the first 11O green of the first pair of 11O greens, and now I'm picking up one 11O green and pass through this next 11O green, like this, into the first 11O metallic brown iris of the next set, into this 11O green on the top, into the third 11O metallic brown iris, and into the first 11O green. These two 11Os. Again pick up one 11O green, pass through this next 11O green and into the first 11O metallic brown iris, like this, into this 11O green, into the third 11O metallic brown iris and the first 11O green, pick up one 11O green, pass through this 11O green and into the next 11O metallic brown iris, into this 11O green, and into the third 11O metallic brown iris and the next 11O green. Like this. Here we have to keep our thread nice and tight, and now I am adding my last 11O green and into the first 11O metallic brown iris, like this. Now here, after exiting through this 11O metallic brown iris, I would pass through this second 11O metallic brown iris, and this is the look of our earring, our tiny star stud earring. And now I'm going to flip it back, and we are going to add our ear post at the back side. And after exiting through this one, I would pass through this next 11O, add into the next 11O cream at the back, like this, again into this next 11O cream and into this 11O cream, here underneath these 11O metallic brown iris, like this. Now here you can see I'm exiting through this 11O cream underneath these 11O metallic brown iris, and now I'm going to pick up 3 15O metallic brown iris and pass through this 11O cream underneath these 3 11O metallic brown iris. Here we are going to create a net for our ear post. Again I'm going to pick up 3 15O metallic brown iris and pass through this 11O underneath, like this. Again pick up 3 15Os and I would pass through this 11O cream underneath these 3 11O metallic brown iris. So here I have added 3 sets of 15Os. I am adding my last set, that is the 4th set of 15Os, and I would pass through this 11O cream underneath these metallic brown iris. Now I'm going to step up into the first two 15-ohs. So right now I'm exiting through the middle 15-oh, pick up one 15-oh metallic brown iris and pass through the middle 15-oh of the next set. That is the second one. Here we have added 3, so second would be the middle one. So again I am picking up one 15-oh metallic brown iris and passing through the middle 15-oh of this next set, the second 15-oh, pick up one 15-oh and pass through the middle 15-oh of the next set, and now my last 15-oh and passing through this middle 15-oh of the first set. So here we have created a net, and now we are going to place our ear post into this net. As our ear post is smaller, we have a smaller base here, so we have created a smaller net for it, and here we are going to place it. Pull your thread nice and tight, and now I am going to step up into the first 15-oh metallic brown iris that I added in this round, and now I'm going to pass through all the 4 metallic brown iris that we added in this round. We have to pass through these 15-ohs twice to fix our ear post, like this. Now here I have passed through all these 15-ohs twice, and now I will pass through this 15-oh on the edge here into these two 15-ohs, like this. Into the next two 15-ohs. Again into the next two 15-ohs, and these two 15-ohs, like this. And here I'm going to tie a knot. Going down into this 15-oh, into the 11-oh, going up through this 15-oh, again tying a knot in between these beads, into this 15-oh, down through this 15-oh, into the 11-oh, up into the two 15-ohs, again down through this 15-oh, and now we can cut our thread off. So friends, here we have completed our tiny star stud earrings in cream color, and I hope you would enjoy making these and definitely gifting these earrings to your friends and family. And in the beginning of my video, I have shown you some more colorways in these earrings. Let me just go through them once again. These are in magenta color. Then I have made these in mauve color. This is in ruby. These are in bottle green, and these are in turquoise. So these are some of the colorways that I have made in this tiny star stud earrings. Friends, one more thing I would like to tell you, that you can also use these earrings, these stud earrings, as ear post for your danglers, and in my upcoming videos I would be showing you how to use these as ear post for your long earrings or your danglers. So I hope you would definitely love making them and wearing them, and of course gifting them to your friends and family. Friends, if you like my designs, my videos and my tutorials, please do subscribe to my channel, and please don't forget to press the bell icon so that you may get notified when I'll upload my next video. Thank you.